Goeiedag! Good day, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. And a few days ago, I was alerted to the unsubstantiated claim that there was a fuel shortage coming in South Africa. We're talking about diesel and petrol. Now, because I guess when I say or use the word unsubstantiated, some little freeloaders tend to have a heyday on that and say fake news, fake news, fake news. And as a result of that, I thought I'll just sit on this for a couple of days. But now we have complete clarification of the situation. And first of all, I'll just tell you what Patrick sent me by Skype just a few minutes ago. He says, "We have been told today that diesel is running low all across South Africa. Mooi River has nothing left. Cato Ridge too. You know what will happen now? No diesel, no food will be able to be delivered, and Eskom also won't be able to work, meaning no electricity." Well, these idiots in the ANC who are governing this country, who couldn't organize a barbecue in a park while they're fighting over power, and that's what Dlamini Zuma is all about with the cigarette thing. You know, there's now further confirmation about what Patrick sent me about the state of play with diesel in the Natal Midlands. And this comes from one of the main papers. And it says there is a diesel shortage in South Africa, and it may be until the end of the month. So until shortly before next week continues, the South African Fuel Industry Association, or SAPIA, has said that this is the situation. The deficit is due to the fact that the economy, with the transition of the level 5 restriction to level 4 faster than expected, began to recover, and the demand for diesel has risen dramatically. This is what SAPIA said in a statement. Unplanned problems at some refineries led to the shortage and contributed to the problem. Kevin Malham, Democratic Alliance member of the Parliament's Portfolio Committee on Energy, said earlier 3 of the 6 refineries in the country are currently out of service, and 2 of them are in limited production, and state-owned Petro SA had to temporarily halt its production due to pipeline problems and impurities that end up in the system. Now, isn't this starting to sound rather like Eskom? You know, as I say, these guys couldn't organize a barbecue in a park, and they're running the country. It's crazy. Consider what happened with the ICU ventilators. Remember that story I had live on here just a few days ago? Critical equipment for this lockdown and these hospitals that they're setting up, and they haven't got a clue. Completely clueless. Let's continue with the diesel story. However, spokesmen for Petro SA have not yet responded to inquiries to confirm the situation. According to SAPIA, both refineries in Durban are currently operating, and production resumes, and it should be by the end of May. So by the weekend, the situation should be resolved. The supply of diesel then should be normalized. The 2 refineries in Durban are NREF, controlled by the Malay fuel company Engen, and SAPREF, which is jointly operated by Shell and BP. Engen's spokesman still did not respond to inquiries. Some of the refineries used a level 5 restriction planned maintenance to do planned maintenance. This is translating from Afrikaans. Engen has already responded in March to the expected lower fuel demand during its shutdown by scaling down its production. Fuel sales did fall sharply in the first part of the restriction period, when most businesses were closed and people were mostly confined to their homes. Engen then said they have built up enough stock to keep in the limited demand. According to Malham's information, only very limited quantities of fuel is currently being imported, and the diesel supply is expected to be rationed. Malham expects the government has had a long time to overhaul the draft policy strategic fuel supply of 2013 to prevent fuel shortages. The policy has never been formally adopted. Talk about incompetency. In 2013, fuel shortages were estimated to cost the economy 1 billion rand a day through the cost of lost economic opportunity. Under the proposed policy, fuel companies and wholesalers at least have 14 days of fuel as strategic inventory. This is in addition to the state's own strategic inventory. The agricultural organization TLUSA has also warned about the risk of fuel shortages due to refineries increasing their production and after scaling down during the containment. They said it can become problematic. As farmers say, demand for diesel is rising sharply in the run-up to harvest, and suppliers are not able to deliver fuel on time. This from Louise Meintjes, president of the TLUSA. So what you're talking about again is another complete shambles. And all the ANC are worried about is banning people the right to buy cigarettes legitimately. It just shows what a complete circus this ANC government is in the gangster state. All right, guys, please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Ring the bell for the updates, please. Like this video, please share this video, and above all, please stay safe.